Okay, everyone, welcome back. This is our second video that we're going to continue on with the three things that traders, investors must know. I just want to give this disclaimer as it is in the video description. This information provided is only for educational purpose. It is no way intended as investment advice. I am not a licensed commodity trade advisor. If you do need investment advice, seek a qualified professional. Trading in the markets contains risk. You should not trade money that you cannot afford to lose. All right, now the disclaimer's out of the way. What I want to focus on here in video number 2 is how to determine high and low prices. What we're going to do is we're going to jump right in from where we left off um, with how to determine market direction or market structure. Okay, here we are back at our monthly chart, Euro USD. It's compressed. We still have our trend lines and our support and resistance lines. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to expand this chart so we could focus on the current monthly candle, which is this green candle right here. And we already have a line underneath, a horizontal underneath for our support. So I'm going to put one above that green candle on the wick. For our resistance, that's our ceiling. And again, to keep with the current flow, I'm going to change that to green. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop down the time frame to weekly. All right, so now just need to adjust this here. So this is our weekly, and you can see that this is the start of the monthly candle from here to here. I'm going to highlight that. All right, so in our weekly, today is the 17th of September 2019, and you can see week 1, week 2, week 3, which is why the monthly candle has a little bit of retracement here. You can see during that second week, market pushed up by the bulls. The bears came in, pushed it down. New candle open. You see the little wick on the top? The buyers, the bulls, they tried to go back up, but the bears wouldn't let them, which is why this current week candle is red. It is red. And since we have our highs and lows that are going to stay the same, we're going to drop down to the daily. Now, I just want to say something here. There are people that trade the weekly chart and the monthly chart. With larger risk comes larger reward. You have to use good equity management, risk management when you're trading on these larger time frames. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drop down to the daily. And again, we still have our, I need to bring this over here to the second. That's this candle here. All right. So this is our daily. All right. And we still have our highs and our lows. Now again, you can trade here. You know, you have your high, your low prices. Let me adjust this back here. Again, this is a larger time frame. If you don't have the account size, you might not want to get in here because the risk is greater. Again, larger time frames have larger rewards, but they also have larger risks. If you have a smaller account, you may want to drop down even further to something that's more manageable for you. Say the 4 hours. Let me compress this. Make sure we're still okay. 4 hours is there, and you can see you have price moving within consolidation. Again, consolidation is price equilibrium, high and low prices. Let's adjust this because on the 4 hour we have it first. So just scoop this over a candle. And you can see that the market is almost doing a zigzag pattern, up, down, testing within this area. And what's ideally that you want to happen when you're trading these areas is that you want to trade breakouts out of consolidation areas. Consolidation is good. Same thing here on the bottom. You're looking for breakouts. So high and low prices. And all you're doing is you're establishing from the current candle, which we did from the monthly, our high and low. We went down to the weekly to make sure that that was the same. And then from the weekly, we went down to the daily. And then from the daily, we went down to the 4 hour. You can even break this down further. Let me erase this. You can break this down further if the 4 hour is still too large for you. You could break this down to the 1 hour. And you can see here, we're still trading in this consolidation area. Expanding our chart so we can see the candles. And so forth. So that's how you determine high and low prices. In the next video, we're going to determine our entry and exit purely on price action trading. Price action trading is one of the two indicators that are one of the most important that you can have on your chart. The second most important indicator in your chart is volume, but we're not going to get into that in these 3 videos. Again, this is just how to determine your high and low prices. The next video will be how to determine entry and exits. Thank you all for your time. Please like, comment, and share.